Hello students, today we are going to discuss your worksheet number 55, class 9 science for the date 13th November. So as you know that we were reading about the gravitation, today we will read about the free fall. That means anything which is falling from upwards towards the earth is known as free fall. So any object which is thrown upward reaches a certain height and then it turns and falling down. You can see from this, a girl is throwing a ball in upward direction. After reaching this height, it is going to fall down. This is known as free fall. When an object falls toward Earth's surface under the influence of gravitational force alone, motion is termed as free fall. Now during the free fall, direction of motion remains the same, but the velocity of the object increases at constant rate. Any change in velocity involving acceleration, and this acceleration during the free fall is called as acceleration due to gravity. This is also important. Next is equation for acceleration due to gravity of Earth. Now we have to find out the value of g. You can say, as we have discussed the gravitational universal law of gravitation, Earth mass is m and the mass of the object should be small m. So, and d is the distance between the object and the Earth center, f be the force of attraction. So according to the universal law of gravitation, f is equal to g m into m upon d square. From second law of motion, we can say that f is equal to mg, where the product of its mass and acceleration, you can say, we have replaced, because during a free fall a is replaced with the g. So f is equal to ma here becomes f is equal to mg. Now what we are going to do, we are going to put the value f from here. So when we put this with here, it will becoming this mg is equal to g mm. So this small m cancel with this small m. Now the value become g is equal to capital G m upon d square. So this is the your g value. Now as the earth is not a perfect square, its radius r increases from poles to the equator. That means when you are coming from these poles, these are actually the poles. Okay, so when we are coming from poles to equator, the radius is increasing. So the radius, equatorial radius, is higher than the polar radius. As you can see, RE is greater than RP. That's why as a result that the value of G becomes greater at the poles than at the equator. So equator के ऊपर जो है value जो है G की, as a result the value of G becomes greater at the poles and at the equator. तो poles के ऊपर जैसे जैसे जाएंगे तो हमारा वजन जो है बढ़ता जाएगा और equator पे वो कम हो जाएगा. Let's see the question answers. Explain free fall in brief. When an object falls toward Earth's surface under the influence of gravitational force of Earth alone, then its motion is termed as free fall. What is acceleration due to gravity and what's its unit? The acceleration during the free fall is called acceleration due to gravity and unit is meter per second square. As the Earth is not a perfect, fourth question, why the value of G is greater at a poles in comparison with equator? As the Earth is not a perfect square, its radius increases from poles to equator. As a result, the value of G becomes greater. And you can draw this diagram also. For question number 3, you can see the last slide. In this, for question number 3, you just write first this, the universal law of gravitation. Then you write this F is equal to mg and this equations and this one. So these 4 equations you can write in the question number 3, which derive the formula to calculate the value of G. This completes your worksheet. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe the channel. Thank you.